everybody, I'm Jamie. Welcome to Family Craft Time here at Laconia Public Library, or I'm here at Laconia Public Library. You're probably at home, but we are going to do a craft together today, so I'm really excited to get started. Today we are making some fun fall art. We're going to do painted trees. So I bet you've noticed that the trees are really pretty. Actually, some of them are starting to be losing their leaves now, but they've been really pretty the past couple of weeks. So I thought it would be really fun to make some fall art that we can hang up or put on refrigerators or maybe give to somebody as a gift. So we did have kits that we handed out here at the library, and you might have picked one up. If you did, I'll show you what was in your kit, and if you didn't, you're still welcome to come pick one up. We still have kits available, or if you have these things at your house, that's great too. You can use what you have at home. So there is, in this kit, a piece of light blue paper. You could also use white. We also gave you a little tree trunk with some branches, a little strip of green construction paper for grass, a glue stick, 3 cotton balls, a clothespin, and 3 different colors of paint. My favorite colors for fall: yellow, red, and orange. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do with all these fun things. I bet you're thinking, what are we going to do with a clothespin for art? But you'll see, it's going to be really fun. So I'm going to move my camera down so you can see what I'm doing on my paper. We are going to start by gluing our tree trunk to the bottom of our page. So here's our tree trunk. We're going to put some glue all over the tree trunk. Just color that whole thing with glue. Try to get all the pieces of it so it'll stick really well onto our paper. It's very sticky. All right, and we're going to put that right at the bottom or close to the bottom of our paper. All right, see? Just like that. All right, next we are going to glue our grass to the bottom of that, so we make a nice little hilly grass area for our tree. So we're going to glue the back of that too, and then glue that to the bottom of our paper. There we go. It's just a bare tree, which is how some of these trees are going to look pretty soon, huh? I think some of our trees are already getting bare here. So we are all done with our glue stick. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our paint ready. So you're going to need your little paint pots, just like this, and you can open them all up. And I'll show you what we're going to do. So you're going to want all of these open right next to you. I'm putting all the covers on a paper towel so they don't get paint all over the table that I'm working on, because I don't think the library would like that very much. So I think I am going to start with, I'm going to start with my red paint. So I am going to take my clothespin right here. I'm going to pop on one of the cotton balls, sort of near the top so that you have plenty of room to work with at the end here. See, it makes a nice little ball. And then I'm going to take my first color of paint, which is going to be red, and I'm just going to dip the cotton ball right into the paint. You can dip it, if you have one of these little tubs, you can dip it right into the tub. And then I'm just going to start blotting it all over my tree. Just in all different places, everywhere. We're going to be putting on, lots of colors. Or you can do all one color. If you just like one color tree, you can do just one color, but I love all the colors of fall, so I'm going to use all the colors. All right, there's some red. So then when I'm done with the red, I'm just going to kind of drop it off of my clothespin into the red paint, because we can pick it up again later if we want. And then I'm going to get my next cotton ball. I can just pick it up right with my clothespin, and I'm going to switch to my orange paint. I'm going to dip it in the orange paint, kind of blot off some of that extra there because there's a lot of paint on there. And then we're just gonna go through and blot all over with the orange paint. And you can just keep dipping it in the pot and getting more paint. And just blot it all around. If you want your tree to go up a little bit higher, you can do that. I'll show you what I have so far. Kind of fun, huh? I love these fall colors. They're so pretty. I went for a nice bike ride this weekend. Actually, it was a nice long bike ride. We rode our bikes for 20 miles this weekend, or just on Saturday, and the leaves were beautiful where we were riding bikes. So saw lots of these colors. All right, let's switch to yellow. And again, we're just gonna put the cotton ball right here. See, this paint craft is really nice because your hands don't even get dirty. And then we're gonna blot some of this off on the side of the cup. And then we're gonna put some yellow in there. I want lots of yellow because yellow is one of my favorite colors. I just think it's so bright and pretty. Which color is your favorite of the ones that we're using today? Yellow, orange, or red? When I was a kid, red was my favorite color. But then as I got older, green became my favorite color. Sometimes you can change your mind. I'm gonna make my tree a little bit rounder here, make it a little bigger. And then I'm gonna drop my cotton ball into the paint there. And I think I'm gonna add a little bit more red because I made my tree bigger, but I don't have red at the top here. So I can just use my clothespin to grab the cotton ball again, and then I can just blot some paint up here. Oh, I love it. It's coming out so bright and colorful. This would be such a nice thing to hang in your bedroom or on your refrigerator. Oh, so pretty. All right, what are we thinking? Do we need more color? I think we need more color around this branch. So let's go for some orange here. Just add a little bit more color here, a little color over here. All right, I'm almost done. This is a quick, fun craft, isn't it? All right, I think I'm all done. Let's see how it came out. I know you've been seeing it upside down, but let's see it right side up. What do you think? Nice, bright, colorful fall picture. That one's super easy and fast. That's a really, really quick craft, and it comes out so pretty. So that's our fall tree. So I'm gonna let that dry, and while it dries, it's probably gonna take a little while because there's a lot of paint on there, but it will dry. So I'm gonna cover up my paint pots, and I'd like to tell you about a few books that we have here at the library. We have lots of fall books here at the library, lots and lots and lots of them. So the books I'm gonna show you today are just a few that we have in our collection, but you can come check out any of these books. Or if you're still not quite ready to come into the library, you can call us and we are happy to put them outside for you. So I'm gonna put this nice wet painting over to the side here. And I'm gonna tell you about a few books that we have that are some of my very favorite fall books. So this first one might be my absolute favorite fall book. It's called Fall is Not Easy. Do you think that being a tree would be easy? I mean, you just stand there, you've got leaves on you, you just kind of wave in the breeze. Being a tree is not easy, let me tell you. Being a tree is very hard because when it gets to fall, you have to change color. And sometimes changing color is not easy because sometimes your leaves want to do things like this. And what are you going to do about it? What if they turn into a hamburger? This book is so much fun, and it was written by a New Hampshire author named Marty Kelly, and he's a wonderful, funny guy, and I think everybody would love this book. Fall is Not Easy. The next book I have for you is called Fall Leaves Fall. And this book is full of all of the fun things that you can do in the fall. When I was a kid, I loved jumping in piles of leaves. And even as an adult, I still love walking through crunchy leaves. I just think it's such a fun thing to crunch through leaves. I think it kind of brings out the kid in you even when you're a grown-up. So this book is just full of the fun things, even raking, that you can do with fall leaves, because when you rake, you can rake them into a pile and then you can jump in them. See? They jump right in. So this one is super fun for fall. It's called Fall Leaves Fall. The next book is really cool and pretty educational because it talks about the life of a maple tree. Lois Eller writes books that really help you learn about new things, but in a really, really fun way. So this book is called Red Leaf, Yellow Leaf, and it's about a maple tree from sapling to tall adult tree and what happens with the tree and the things that you can do with the tree. This girl that owns this tree and that has this tree in her yard likes to hang bird feeders in it, and her favorite time of year to visit her tree is fall because look how beautiful the leaves are. They're so pretty. And the last book I have to show you is called The Autumn Visitors. This book is so much fun because, first of all, it's by another New Hampshire author. We have some great authors here in New Hampshire, but this author lives in Center Harbor, which is very close to Laconia, so very cool. The Autumn Visitors by Carol Hayes is first about a family who comes to visit their summer cabin, and it's the end of summer, so they're just getting into fall and they're doing some of the fun fall activities that we like to do around here, like going to the fair, which we didn't get to do this year, but that means we get to read about it, which is really fun too. But after this family leaves their cottage, some new friends move in. I'm not sure that the family knows that these new friends are moving into their house. Do you see who those new friends are? And they're doing all the fun things that the family does too. Although I'm not sure they're supposed to be in the house, but they're having a lot of fun trick-or-treating. And they even get to have Thanksgiving in this house. So this is a fun book that goes all through fall. It's called The Autumn Visitors by Carol Hayes. So that's all the books I have to show you. That's our project for today. We did that one really, really quickly, but it came out so much fun. So mine's still drying. I do want to tell you guys before we leave that we have another craft tomorrow. This one's going to be very different because it's all food. So you can make this craft and then you can eat it, which is always fun for me. I love eating. I love eating everything, but I especially love eating things like this. So this craft that Gail will be doing tomorrow is a children's 3-in-1 Halloween food craft. So I don't know if you can see these pictures very well, but Gail will be making these yummy spiders, and she'll be making these witches' brooms, and she'll be making ghosts in a pumpkin patch. Can you see and guess what all those fun foods are that she'll be using to make these crafts? If you would like to do this, you can call the library and we'll give you all these fun foods to make these crafts with. And Gail will be doing this right here on Facebook Live tomorrow at 4 o'clock, so Tuesday at 4 o'clock. If you would like this kit with all these ingredients, you can leave a comment here on this video, or you can send us an email at info@laconialibrary.org, or you can send us a Facebook message. We have so many ways that you can contact us. You can call the library at 524-4775, extension 12. So many ways that you can call us. We would love to give you a kit so you can make this fun project, and then in a couple of weeks we'll have another art project coming up. So we're just doing all kinds of fun stuff here at the library. And of course, Wednesday and Thursday we have story time at 10 o'clock. So please join us for that. We do different stories both days, so you can even come to both if you'd like. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for painting fun trees with me. I had a lot of fun. This is such a fun job, let me tell you. This is the most fun job you could possibly have, working with art and children's books and kids. It's the best. So I hope you're having a great day, and I hope we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.